Hello everybody and welcome to the Tournament of Power 2022-2023 season. This is week 3, episode 2. Got a lot going on, got a lot to show you. I'm your host Dorgard with my co-host Saint Ridley.
Hello Dor, how are you? We're ready?
Yeah, I mean we're here. We just watched 2 really good matches. Going to be interesting to see if we can get some more. Got a lot of matches left tonight, and for those watching the episodes, 2 more in this one. So, if you're ready,
yes,
let's get looking at our next match. It's going to be... Oh, probably should have read the names first. Legion of Doom and Best Frenemies. So, there's going to be a lot of villains, a lot of characters that are the meanies, and a lot of characters that are here to hit each other. Starting off, though, we have Apool and Android 21.
Yes, Pool's coming in for the Legion of Doom with attack +2, defense -1, demonic bargain, key control, serious, TNAI, and Android 21 for the best frenemies, defense +3, attack -1, latent energy, demonic bargain, light body, Chaozu AI, both making deals with the devil, and it's gonna pay off for one of them.
Yeah, both are going to have better natural key and a little lower charge rate, but they both should have a lot better when it comes down to health regen. It's almost like a normal league match, though, with their health, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, it's not too usual there, but...
Yeah, I will keep an eye on commentators' chat, see if we're having any issues. Hopefully everything will be running smooth again. Always interesting running a live stream.
Had a photon wave hit for about just under 9. The energy wave here for 56. Yeah, we're this one's missing, and we're pretty much about where we are when.
Yeah, so it's the same seed. So it's not the exact way it was going to happen, but it's like usually about 90% the same between seeds. So. Luckily, we were early enough when it crashed last time. Hopefully no more crashes, but it is what it is. Welcome to live streaming. It always can go wrong.
Max power from 21. She's the only... Oh, grabs him out of that rush.
Stole his key, though she's already in max power. Because for a nice photon wave for 10,000. Really hitting it onto a pool who is going to need that health regen to start kicking in here.
And Sweet Tooth... She's stomping him. Literally.
Yeah, always funny how the chocolate beams in this game, they just beat the crap out of the chocolate. Like, aren't you going to eat that? Yeah, I mean, I guess if you turn a pool into chocolate, I wouldn't eat that.
I don't know. I mean, he'd be chocolate then, so he wouldn't be whatever in a pool is.
And we don't know how a pool works. Maybe he absorbs people by being eaten. I don't know.
Full power charge, then a tag to cell. Imperfect cell, Q+2, super -1, launch support, key control, quick fast attack, latent energy, and a Broly's ring, so he can sit and grab and charge and spam. And he's chocolate now too. More worried about what cell would taste like as chocolate than a pool, honestly.
Like all the chocolate. He's everybody combined. I mean, technically, so I know you don't know much about fighters. She does turn him into chocolate and eat him to gain a power-up. But it is perfect cell that she does, so... We do know that she does like eating cell chocolate.
Okay. Oh, that's a good sign for the tastiness, I suppose. Although, she is an android, so, like, does she have taste buds?
Yeah, I mean, to be Majin, I think you have to be a lot more person than android. As we saw there, she can actually be cell grabbed where other androids can't.
Wow. Nice grab into a special beam cannon, though. And she's back at max and just avoids that sweep.
So an interesting thing about Imperfect Cell, full Imperfect Cell, is that both of his B2s are charge B2s. He's like the only character that has that. He's Special Beam and Kamehameha. And then really bad
that
key.
One just flew right over her head. She's just a little too short for that particular... Ooh, there's an 8,000 Kamehameha, returns for 4,900.
Yeah, and it looks like you know, Cell's doing good against her. The thing is, she's been doing really well. Oh, a nice special beam cannon beats out the photon wave.
Time.
She is still dealing a lot of damage, and don't forget, she did a lot of damage to a pool, so she is doing really good for her team.
Yep, and
Another
one. Like, Cell is not far from her health. She is putting in work this week.
Yeah, there's a Kamehameha. That's going to miss. Yeah, I think even if she goes down now, as long as she doesn't get grabbed too much to let him get more health back. You know, I say that, she gets grabbed. Job done by Android 21 this week. And a tag.
And a tag. Oh, that's not great for them. Devilman in blinded with a super +2 key -1 launch support light body fighting spirit focus shot savior Yagrobi AI. This team he's against, it's a great team choice for Devilman to go up against. That Devil Knight beam is not happening.
No, even in the main league, it's always just a chance. Ooh, a nice Demon 4 Crush. This is going to do a ton of damage. This actually might kill.
That will kill. Cell is down and out. A pool on 1 bar, and he's in, and that just leaves...
Yeah, it's a pretty big health disadvantage here for our Team A. I forget their name. I don't know the TOP team names since they change every year.
Legion of Doom.
Ah, there we go, yeah. A lot of work they have.
They're both at max power, but a pool's behind Devilman.
That's his ult!
Full power energy ball hits for 16,700, and Devilman is... Oh, he's locked on now.
Energy wave misses. Could still go for Devil Might Beam, but will not. He does have a Blast Stock, though, so he can indeed charge back up. Oh, that's not a good counter.
Nope. Forks do not fly through.
Well, all of a sudden, it's only about a 1 bar difference. A pool really taking it to Devilman here, and with that ult, he's just about evened up. If he takes out Devilman, he'll actually be at a small lead.
Well, yeah, and he's...
There we go. They have a small lead because there's 1 bar left on 21, but he has a little more than 1 bar.
Yep, in comes, Tapion. Spammy Boy, Key +1, launches support, Dende's healing, indignation, Dragon Spirit with Chaozu AI. It's Spammion. You know him. You love him.
The Valkyrie original himself, right?
Yep. The 7900 with that Brave Slash, Tears of the Kingdom coming out soon. He's got to be happy about that.
Yeah, he's here to represent. Get those sales numbers up. We are not sponsored by Nintendo. Another ult!
That's 2 from...
It's so small. It's so sad. It actually is a pretty decently hitting ult when damage-wise, but it's just a little ball. He's just like, have my pool ball. Get it? Oh, we should rename it to Pool Ball Q.
Yeah, Brave Sword Attack.
Oh,
and
that's overkill.
Yep, a pool's gone, but hey, he fired off 2 ults. One of them hit. He did good work there.
I mean, it's dead even health-wise.
Yeah, Golden, Mecha, Frieza, Super +1, Fighting Spirit, Indignation, Dragon Spirit, Vito Secret Art, Savior, Yagrobi AI, and a Supernova. Yeah, that's 18,000.
Yeah, that's a use. Uses the KSA there. Ooh, just gets it canceled. Got a little too ballsy trying to taunt on top of Tapion's body. Not going to be able to get that B1 off and go for a second one, but a Fisher Slash. Ooh, nice dodge.
And he gets it this time, though. Yeah, Frieza just turned things, aside from the tag advantage, into his team's favor.
Yeah, and a Brave Cannon missing there. Lots of spam going on, as we said before. Got 2 characters here built to spam. However, that max power mode does give a key minus to Mecha Frieza, so he's going to be struggling a little bit, and charging underwater, that's just adding on to the problems.
And the after image from Tapion. Alright. Grab, that is going to pull, give him an indignation, but here, okay, so that was Link, now we've got Ganon.
Yeah, they're the same person. They've always been the same person. But yeah, this is oh, and he's gonna tag you up 2 bars.
Oh,
That is
yeah.
devastating for Legion of Doom
Photon
after
wave
all that
from
work to
it,
catch up.
but- Oh man, 21 here. She's got health regen too, so she's not back in her second bar anymore, but she was for a second. If they play the tag game,
I mean, it's really right now kind of on Mecha Frieza. He has this super build, but outside of that, you know, like couple supers early on, he has 4 Blastox. He could try max power. He hasn't really done too much charging. He's really not done a lot to help himself. This could be very important.
21
get a
did
death
stack a chocolate delight on herself and hits with that photon wave and tags again, and back in comes Rudegard. Frieza's not even locked on.
Yeah, that solar flare locked him off.
This is disastrous for the Legion of Doom.
Oh, that's a Chow Moccasin. Oh, nice dodge. I mean, this isn't over for the Legion of Doom. It is a super build. A couple B2s and it'll be turned right around, but he's not throwing anything.
Yeah, it's not a it's over thing, but
that did so. Had he just done his other B2, I think it would have killed.
Yeah, but that cut right through it. Back in for 21. We have a fairly just about even match here. As even as it gets.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, just a few B2s and it'll be turned right around. The super build has so much damage in it on this last bar with all the extra stacks from the extra health bar.
But
and there we go.
That's a KO. 21 and just playing that tag game masterfully. Frieza really did a lot to bring that back with just high power offense, but you can't just blast through tags.
Yeah, I mean, a tag game really did end up being the thing that helped out, but not bad. Both teams really threw everything. I don't think anything there was bad. I don't think either team really messed up. So obviously some stuff could have been better, but you can't be too mad about that.
Yeah. You got the transformation from Tapion. That was unexpected.
Yeah, it's something he's only gotten recently, and we do know how to make the AI do it, but the AI still has to choose to do it. So, with that, should we move on to match 4 then?
Yes, match 4, Team RGB versus the Best Friends. Instead of best frenemies, we've got friends. The power of friendship. And RGB, we've got colors. It's parts of a rainbow. 3/7 of a rainbow.
It's a thing, yeah.
More if you're colorblind. Or less.
We got Roy G. Biv. That's all they need.
Yeah.
So it's enough colors to get it working. Yeah, both teams 1-1. Again, most of the teams are 1-1 currently, so you're going to see a lot of these matches happening.
Yeah.
But loading us in, Cyberman, who is actually red, against Kui. Starting us off, both characters on the lower side of stats, so it'll be interesting to see if one's able to create a lead for their team.
Yeah. Cyberman bringing Super +1 Fighting Spirit, Light Body, Focus Shot, Aura Charge Green, and launches support with Frieza AI. Kui with Ki +1 Quick Fast Attack, Light Body, launches support, Dende's Healing with Chaozu AI. Slightly different variations on mostly the same looking theme of do some B2s.
Yeah, it shouldn't be anything too crazy here. Both have a pretty good kit. Neither's hit that hard. It's funny enough, Cyberman's B2s might hit a little harder, but at the same time, he has a defense minus, so he'll take about the same from Kui just because of that. But there we go. Yeah, like 8,000. That's pretty good.
Yep. Slight lead for Cyberman.
Yeah, the slightest margins. He will not ult, unfortunately. A little too high of health.
But it would be funny.
Yeah, I mean, we have seen it before, but he's usually very low.
10,500 from that energy wave to Kui.
Yeah, he's doing some nice comboing. A secret little thing about Cyberman that we only found out not too long ago is that we're not sure if it's a coding error or if it's because he's a plant, but he is one of the few, if not only, characters who charges faster underwater.
Oh, that's... I like the idea of it being because he's a plant.
Yeah, again, not sure if that's actually the reason or what, but it is what's happening.
Max power again.
Yeah, missed B2 by Kui. He's, Simon has another opportunity here to build more of a lead.
Oh, he got behind him at the end there and did a couple melee combos. Hits a high-speed rush after that fact for another 10,000. Jeez.
Yeah, he's doing some great combos off his melee or grabs or clash wins to follow up with a B2 and just stack it up. He's not hitting so high that that's like losing damage either. There is at some point where you get too many hits and you start losing damage, so he's keeping it at a pretty good amount. And they're just charging in front. Acid, not a very long-lasting stun, but it's doing the job, and I think Cyberman...
Just enough.
Going to be holding about a 3-bar lead for his team right now.
Yep. He finishes off Kui before he can tag, then that'll be a really strong lead. And it looks like he's about to.
Oh, Kui's getting behind. You do get bonus damage from behind. Gets a little combo. Both teams could do with a tag here, and Kui will be the one.
Tag. In comes Trunks. Sword Trunks is in with Super +1. Is that an ult?
Yes. Oh, but he doesn't quite die. Another acid.
16,000. Cyberman working his ass off on the last bar. Last bit of health there. He goes down. Trunks came in. That ult was powered by Super +1, Fighting Spirit, Indignation, Savior, Dragon Spirit, Vita Secret Art, and a Broly's Ring with Yajirobe AI. And on the other side, we've got Trucker 13, Super +2, T-1, hitting an ult SS Deadly Bomber right in Trunks' face for 17,000.
Yeah, 13 coming in hitting hard, but that's a Super +2 build for you.
Yep, Indignation, Savior, Key Control, Tension Up, and Yajirobe AI for Android 13. 2 ults, eat breakfast. That's their goals.
Yeah, but just like a super or 2 from Trunks could even this back out. Oh, but that's not helping. He might actually just need to go for a tag, come back in. Does get a power-up, though. So that isn't bad. He has KSA. He will get those Blast Stocks back.
Yep, he tags mid Vegeta, Super Saiyan, Defense +2, hitting a maximum slasher partially.
A little bit.
Silent Assassin 13 hitting him. Back to mid Vegeta's build while this happens. Latent Energy, Serious Light Body Dundays, and Trunks AI. Tanky Vegeta.
Yeah, he's going to be needing to deal some damage, though. His team does not have a lot of health bars. Nobody's died yet, but 2 of the characters only have 1 health bar, and you have all of Nail still to go through, on top of the fact that 13 could go blue.
Ooh, that's another Silent Assassin right there. Yeah, Vegeta does so many things very well that it makes sense to try and do a tanky build with him, but...
He's not doing anything to deal the damage, unfortunately. The build doesn't matter if he just flies around. Oh, do you know what Silent Assassin 13's name got changed to for a few seasons?
Off the top of my head.
It's your brother.
I don't remember, but that was...
It was Protect the Snowman.
Oh, right. That was what Silent Assassin 13 was.
They've changed it. They got rid of the map and decided to change the name, and then they got the map back. So there's a chance it comes back. And there he goes up to Super Vegeta. Look at his clunky arms.
Oh, Ryan got to miss that last week. Vegeta did not transform, but now he's stacking some damage.
Yeah, this form has really high stats. He's not allowed to start as Super Vegeta, but you're also not allowed to start as Blue 13.
Yep. That's less good for Vegeta's longevity, but Vegeta has at least...
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Not enough to kill him, but... Oh, Not good. Nail is in. Nail bringing in defense +2, quick fast attack series, latent energy, Dende's healing, cell AI. He's tanky melee.
Yeah, I mean, this form of Vegeta has a really strong max power mode V1 called I'm Super Vegeta, or Super Vegeta. If he goes for that, it'll give him pretty high stat boost. And he's a really strong ult, but it looks like Nail's not going to let him do it.
Should tag. Just tag Vegeta. Nail max power.
Oh, another throw again? Yeah, I mean, a tag would be absolutely tremendous since this team has a lot to go through. And another...
There we go.
It's such a quick grab, too.
Alright, and he made Nail waste that max power, too. Can you buy Vegeta a little time to recover?
I mean, they do have Trunks, and Trunks will come in with Savior.
Oh, yeah.
A ton of Super Plus because of Indignation, and of course KSA to go for a second ult, but...
Yeah, true.
God,
I forgot Trunks was there. And Queen down.
Queen not having a great week this week, I'll tell you that much right now. Definitely on the struggle bus.
Trunks, make your Savior count.
Yeah, he's going to need to hit a pretty big ult here. Here we go.
There we go. No.
I mean, it looked cool, though. You got to give him credit for that.
Yep. It did look very cool.
Yeah, Nail, unfortunately, might be all that's needed to finish off our guys here on Best Friends. This is just not looking too good. I mean, even if that ult did hit, I mean, there's so much work. It's doable work. It's doable work. We've seen it before, but my God, you're asking so much from these guys.
Yeah. I mean, if he can get back and just hit one, I mean, he does have all those indignation stacks. He has.
He had false courage, so he's able to fly out of it. If he didn't have, so he doesn't have false courage. He is stalling, which gives him power body. Because of that, the hit stun didn't happen. But there we go, tag game. This could be what does it.
Yeah.
Oh, but that doesn't help.
Yeah.
God, it is just that costume, man. It just looks so wrong.
And right back in. All Trunks has is the Savior. He didn't get any health regen, really.
I mean, he does get a little bit off the KSA. Needs to start hitting some ults, though. He can do it. His ults will hurt, as we've said many a time, but he is just... I mean, he's throwing them out at least.
Yeah. He's trying real hard. Stalling. That's gonna make that ult, if he throws it. Again,
that melee combo almost got him, and it stalled the last of his max power mode.
Burning Storm got a bit of it. Power up.
Get some little extra stats here.
Hide behind a
most of it.
Hide behind a rock and launch it right there.
It took 3 ults, but he finally hit Nail with one.
16,600, and he's down, but it was a fighting effort at the end from Trunks.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really be mad. He went for it a lot of times. One time was too far away. Another time he had power body and was able to get out of it.
Yeah.
Finally hit on the 3rd time, but it was just a little too late at that point.
Just unfortunate timing on the other 2.
Well, that's the risk you have when doing stuff. And, you know, it was good play on Nail, keeping his distance and stalling out the max power modes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Blue 13 did come out, but did not have as big of an impact, which sometimes can be a very big flag that you have to look at.
Yeah. I mean, Nail's known for one thing, and it's stalling.
For sure. Well, do you have any final remarks before I close out our 2nd episode?
Both teams, you did good. That could have swung any number of ways.
Yeah, I mean, they're just like with a lot of the matches. A lot of these teams were 1-1, so they're 2-1, 1-2. They could easily all be 2-2 by the end of next week. You never know. So that'll do it for episode 2 of the Tournament of Power 2022-2023 Prelims Week 3. Such long titles these episodes are. And I'm not even saying it all. There's still Dragon Ball Z League at the front of it all. But yeah, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. Leave a Comment with a timestamp of your favorite moment from either of these matches down below, and it might just turn into a short on the channel. And as always, you can find in the description links to the website, the Twitter, the TikTok, and the Discord. So if you want to get more information or get in on the builds and such, feel free to join. With that, we'll catch you guys tomorrow for episode 3.
Fun times.